Right then, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone, wherever you all are. Hope you're doing well. We've got ourselves a very exciting set this evening. It's going to be the first that I've streamed from team from the Defcon 24 tournament, which is hosted by myself, Red vs Blue, and B Legacy. And we have got Team Dominator versus Team Middle Eastern Affairs. So in Team Dominator, we've got Domi himself, of course. He is going to be playing with Crazy and Ammo. And they are up against Team Middle Eastern Affairs, which is consists of Habash, Mamo, and Mojo Jojo. That's fine. They're just hosts are doing this. Players 20. Oh my god. Give us 2 seconds. There we go. That's the answer there. Okay, so let's get you guys switched in. Sorry about that. I just had a question asked of me. Perfect timing. If you actually look in game very quickly, we can see that they are looking to get some armies. So let's let them do that. I want to hear it on stream. I do as well. I owe Mamo, or Manny as he's calling himself, an apology. I do, because I wasn't sure if he was going to turn up. But he's here. So you can have your apology, Mamo. That was actually good. That's acted as a lag test that didn't really go as well. But that's fine. What we will do very quickly whilst they are sorting that out is we will go show display and we will show the basics of this tournament. So, obviously it is a tournament purely on Defcon. It's been quite a long time since we've had one of those. So actually I'm really looking forward to it. Not many games, but I think there's only been 1 or 2 sets played so far, and that was in the bottom bracket, I believe. Apologies, by the way, I do have a bit of a cold, so I'm pretty sure I had a cold 6 days ago, but I still got a cold, so yeah, struggling to shake it off at the minute. But yeah, tonight we've got a top 5 tournament set, and it's a round 1 match. It's actually round robin, but they are referred to as rounds. And the reason they're referred to as rounds is because they have each round has a different decider. So we've got Team Dominator versus Team Middle Eastern Affairs here. And if it does go 4-4, the mirror will be a USA, GLA, China mirror. Now, key things to note. No player can surrender or quit. They can be kicked out and the game can continue, but at no stage can you literally click surrender. The only time to quit out the game is when you have been booted out. Let's just make sure that players are all okay. Yeah, let's just make sure we're in. Let's go observer. And let's go back in. So yeah, that's a key point to note. Obviously, otherwise it's 10k starting cash. There's no, obviously by making sure there's no surrender, you can't power spam, which is an important point. So yeah, no quitting basically. It's a best of 9 tonight. And as I said already about the 4-4. This is the mirror we're going to see. Okay, I've actually said here surrendering players must quit game and not surrender. I need to clarify that actually, because that is an overhang from previous rules that we had. Okay, let's go in game. God, I'm dying. Water is what we need. Water is always the answer. Oh dear. We're just waiting on Dominator, interestingly. See what's going on there. Weird. Or is he doing tactics? There we go. Okay. Right, let's actually have a little look. By the way, hello to everyone in the chat. Nice to see 37 people here already, and we haven't even seen a game. RVB's there. Hello, hello. Firearm. Leggy. Hello to you, Rufus. Big hello to you, by the way, Leggy, as well, especially with sorting out the bot. Much appreciated. Christian Leicher, hello to you. And Ash Q, Medi, Gabriel Zada, everyone else, hello, hello. Nickname, hello. Killer and Drunkle, hello to you guys too. And Captain Simkus and Piddix, and everyone else that's there, hello. God, apologies now, I'm, I'm really going to be dying. So it's quite funny, actually, because, we actually, I said to Pinnix the other day, I said, no, you random will spawn top v bottom, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. I think we've seen more top v bottom than any other thing at the minute. In fact, Leggy, I need to talk to you about that really, that line that you have on Defcon that gets drawn. That's quite a cool feature. I wish I had that. What have we got then? We've got Ammo's going to be the China in the middle. And he's got Crazy is also as China to the left. And Dominator is Nuke to the right. So the top team, not the best armies. They're going to be up against a Stealth in the middle, an Infantry on the left, and a Stealth on the right. Yeah, this is looking really heavily favoured for the bottom team, armies-wise. But this is 0 hour. You never know what's going to happen. We shall see. Right then, here we go. Obviously, we haven't done any sort of lag tests, so with some luck, it won't be too bad. But we start here on the top right with Dominator himself. He's in pink. He's playing as China Nuke. I'm going to have to do this fairly quickly. With him is Ammo in the purple playing as Vanilla China, and with them is Crazy in the orange as Vanilla China as well. Opposite them, we've got an infantry here for Habash in the cyan, a Stealth for Mamo in the middle, and a Stealth for Mojo Jojo in the bottom right. So yeah, definitely heavily favoured for the bottom team here, getting 2 Stealths and an Infantry as well. Infantry can be very powerful, especially in the early game against these Vanilla Chinas. Be interesting to see what Habash goes for. Will he go for Elix? He will not go for Elix. Okay, he's actually going to go double War Factory. Okay. Double War, slightly off with the placement of supplies here, possibly. Soon find out. It looks like it might just be a tad too close. Yeah, double War Factory can be very powerful against the Chinas. We are going to see a Elix out of ammo, are we? It looks like it, judging by the double barracks. So he's gone for a fast door cap, and he's going to get himself a Elix. He'll probably then follow that up with some MiGs. Whereas Crazy's just gone double War Factory. First unit here out of Habash is actually going to be a Flamer. That's clever, because he's probably anticipating that this bunker's been filled. And we've got Mamo's gone for the 2 supplies. So both the Chinas going for their second supply here. Both the Chinas, it's just the one China. Up here, both the Chinas will be the flanks. Early pressure then coming from Mojo Jojo. Tech RPG. Oh, that's big. TT, was it? Oh no, it was a Tech RPG, actually. Lex taking some nice early damage. Will he get the MiG? No, he won't. So actually, early pressure kind of getting nicely dealt with here by the top team. However, there is some pretty big pressure now coming in. Ooh, will he get these in? That's going to be a big moment. He does. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, so Flamers. This is a very hard hold here for DK Crazy. Really, really difficult. Micro going to have to be on point. But these Gats have taken quite a bit of damage. We just have a random terrorist just flying forward here. MiG now coming in, and Lix comes in to assist Crazy. Good team play. There's now quads here. Oh, this could be an overextension, could it? Slight lag spike coming in. Actually, we started off pretty well there with the lag. Yeah, look at that. That is so bad. That's a horrendous spike. Really, really bad spike. Looks like it might have been Mojo Jojo there as well. Should get away with the licks though. But yeah, very big spike coming out here. Impossible to lag. Impossible to lag. Impossible to control anything. Big spike. Really big spike. Let me have a look what's going on with the Radmin quickly. Let's make sure we are in game. We are. I can't actually tell which one's Mojo. That might have actually even been a DC, to be honest. Yeah, not looking ideal here for Mojo. Yeah, hopefully not. there is always that risk, of course. Despite the lag, I think Ammo's done alright controlling that Licks, you know. Rarely happens. Darn. Yeah, Mojo's gone here. Yeah, crazy suggesting it happens quite regularly. Yeah, not ideal. Obviously that kind of makes that game completely dead. Yeah. Which also probably means we have a decision to make fairly early on. Well, that'll be fun to deal with. Yeah, look at that. Crazy taking the infantry already. Yeah. Yeah, I think the trouble is if you DC in a game like this these days, it's very difficult then because, you know, tactics have been given away. So it's actually quite tricky to then say, well, hang on a minute. If you re-it, what are you going to do about it? Having said that, the game was not exactly over. So, yeah, it leaves you in a tricky position. I'll have to have a think about that. I think, and I'm not going to look at any of the players' comments here, I think I'm inclined to read that. I think it was even enough. Yeah, let's let him do that. That's fine. Sorry, can't lose first feature to see it master every. Yeah, that is kind of true actually. I mean, they did have a top team had a brilliant start in that sense. Yeah, that is, but I don't think that's correlated in this case. In this case, he is actually just completely gone. Let's just double check. I mean, he isn't even back. And fix. Yeah, this is the thing. So it's kind of, this is one of the downsides here. I think depending on the time, Mojo will sometimes have some difficulties with the internet. That is just a geographical fact. It's very difficult, unfortunately. Not really a lot you can do about it. Hello, Dark Nine, Collins, and Dragan, by the way, Sam. A load of other people, 65 of them. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Faisal, hello to you. Hello, everyone else. Memphis, hello. Yeah, Memphis does make a very good point there. Let's have a little look. One second. Event player. So, right, let's have a little look at this. Where's the game? Each player can quit the game within the first 10 seconds. Yeah, fine. It's actually pretty. Yeah, that's it, unfortunately. In fact, I am tempted to bring this up on screen just so that everyone else can see, but unfortunately I don't want to see. Long story short, all right, I'll actually read it out to everyone here. And this is in the tournament rules. So in the event a player disconnects from the game, point 1, if the player who disconnects was clearly winning, as in like 90% plus chance of winning, the game is to be replayed. So had the bottom team had like a 90% chance of winning, the game would have been read. Each player can quit in the first 10 seconds. I think that's quite tight. Maybe 20 seconds is probably fairer. Once per set. I don't know. That's quite tight. Yeah, but it is still tournament rules. Once per set due to technical... Oh, that probably makes sense. Due to technical issues or anything else. Under any other circumstances, the game will be awarded to the player who did not disconnect. And in this case, the players. So yeah, it's pretty concrete. Let's have a look. Decided or not, though, the rules are the rules. Yeah, exactly that. Let's try and it's always a bit awkward, especially because the top team there had well, there you are then. To the 3. There you go. That is that. Well, there'll probably be a tiny bit of drama now, so yeah. How do you see it? How do you see it out, really? It is awkward, but yeah. Tricky. Tricky. Not what everyone wants to see. Ideally, you want to see decent games. But yeah. To be fair, Crazy is, I mean, it's one of those, it's tricky. At the end of the day, you know, Mojo can't help it and he's a very, very good player. Yeah, it's a point, but what can you do? So yeah, I have sympathy on both sides. I get the point. It is tricky. There is an awful lot of talking, I know. Yeah, you make a fair point, Unreal Tournament. Let's find out if we can see anything. Ah, thank you, Pidix. Noted. Yeah, that's a more important or more pertinent question. Where is Mojo right now? Yeah, it's not exactly encouraging for the rest of the set. I mean, I'm seeing Radmin and I'm not seeing someone that would be Mojo on there, or who it could be. I'm just seeing a lot of offline. So that isn't ideal. That isn't ideal. Yeah, Dommy's going off on one. Very much on the aggro. Habash makes me laugh. Deary me. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, as I say, I do get the point that everyone makes. Like, this is, Dommy does make perfectly good points. Perfectly good points. Like they had, the bottom team did have a bad start. Having said that, the bottom team's army was so decent that there's still an awful lot that the top team has to do to be able to win it. And to be fair, it wasn't a TNT. It was actually, yeah, exactly. That is actually true as well. But yeah, there were 2 tech RPGs ultimately that were early denied. Who's gone here? Actually, it's crazy that's actually left for the time being. While so waiting for Mojo. There he is. He's back. Okay. I'm obliged to go by rules. Coming. Yeah, that would actually help. Yeah. Yeah, I'd happily take some stick for that. I should probably know the rules better. But yeah, Crazy does actually make a point there. They pretty much are always punctual. Credit where it's due. That is actually true. Got 92 euros too. Also thinking the same thing. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. But it is difficult. Don't know what has happened, unfortunately. Haven't even seen Mojo online. Not even his teammates seem to know where he is. So yeah, not ideal. But yeah, Leggy makes a point. Is it possible to replace Mojo with Sam? I mean, for the sake of the tournament, no. But for the sake of seeing some matches, yes, is the way I would say it, and that's because Sam is already playing in a team. I did see something about Dragan as well. Both Ganja as well. Yeah. So yeah, ABC Studio says that. Yeah. So basically, I am happy to see a set tonight that includes another player, but that won't change the result. That just won't change the result. Unfortunately, that would be from a set perspective. That would be that. Simply put, I would have thought that he is trying. Just double check. Fine. Okay. So yeah, we will give Mojo a little bit longer to try and show up. Of course, he can return. Rare that he just vanishes. That is true as well. It's not very often you see him just someone disappear. It's not exactly in their best interests either. Ah. Okay. Right, so there is a theory as to what's happened here. Well, not really a theory. Mojo's told us what's happened. So we have actually heard from Mojo. The good news is, guys, we have heard from Mojo. Okay. Let's just double check. Yeah, so we should be seeing him back soon, hopefully. That's the good news. Oh, he is back. And yeah, okay, we're seeing what's happening here. So actually, fair play to Team Dominator. Yeah, so we are at 0-0 still, guys. We are at 0-0. Starts at 0-0. Okay, right. I've just let the chat know so that there is some news. So yeah, 3 minutes time. Well, at this point, but yeah. The funny thing is that they're saying big call, but actually it's credit to the top team, Team Dominator. Ultimately, this was their decision to re it. I couldn't really say anything because I'm bound by the rules. However, the top team have agreed to the re, so fair play to them. Let's just very quickly go over what the teams are again. Team Dominator, Dommy here with Nuke in top right. We've got Ammo as China in purple. Crazy in orange as China as well. And then we've got Habash in the cyan as infantry. With Mamo in the blue as stealth. And we have got Mojo Jojo in the gold. Hopefully now all fixed with his internet. Hopefully, I'm not going to jinx it. He is playing as stealth as well. Right, we're back. Hopefully we're back and we're good to continue now. That would be very nice. Looks like we're seeing similar-ish builds, but that's probably not too big a surprise. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We are actually seeing similar builds all around here. I'm not really too surprised, actually. One might expect that. This is a very nice box by Mojo. Very nice, actually. I need to learn this. I mean, it isn't exactly rocket science, but I can never seem to do it. So, yeah. Yes. Nicely done. I don't think a Battle Master's getting in there. We have a sneaky dozer there. It's going to be a Licks and oil grab here for the China. We are seeing remarkably similar things. I'm not sure what happened there. Might have been a cheeky supply truck rush from one of the players, actually. A double outpost opener for Crazy this time. Maybe he expects a Flamer again, because the Flamer actually did a fair old bit of damage that last time. Licks is now out. Oil's coming in. Who's going for the oils for this team? It looks like it's, yeah, it's going to be Mamo again. Okay. And 2 supplies. Tech RPG comes in. Crazy's going to pull them away. Needs to get mines on these, actually. In comes the Licks. The Licks will be very, very effective at probably going for the infantry, actually. Tech RPG going around the back is going to cause chaos, but there is a MiG. That MiG is waiting for the right moment. One dozer's going to go down. In fact, the second dozer's there, so that needs to be careful. Licks comes in. That is now low health. Is it going for the other dozer? Is that the last dozer? Ooh, it isn't. No, there's another dozer over here. This is now going to have to evac. Bad timing from Mamo there to go for the oil. He's going for the oil here as well. Good pressure coming out the front here, but Crazy does hold. And we saw the Tech RPG get dealt with as well. Ooh, does evac. Is he going to get in the building in time? Yes, he is. So that's going to be kind of annoying for the time being. Outpost is going to go down. Middle control initially, of course, going to the bottom team. Very difficult for the top team to do anything there. And we have 4 MiGs out already here for ammo. See Mojo now. Ooh, that all gets wrecked. Very nice from the top team this so far, I have to say. Very nice. All very, very good play so far. Prop is already up for Dommy, so we are going to see those nuke overlords out fairly soon. And pressure now coming in here. Whoa, moly. Oh no, that was the lick. Was that the Licks then? It must have been. In fact, hang on a minute. He must have come out of there. He needs to pick that gat off. He hasn't. Trying to get a few more quads in. Only on the 2 oils so far here is Mamo. Lots going on here so far. MiGs are there. We have this fight going on. But yeah, Habash has taken some serious damage here. Currently only on the 1 supply. He's going to have to get that dozer back to get his second supply back. Does hold in the end. And actually now the top team thinking of making some kind of push in the middle here. I think that's a good decision. I think Mamo's going to struggle to hold this. Income's good now, but that's definitely going to go down. Should probably save what he can here. We have a push now on Mojo. who is on a palace, actually. This is quite a nice push from Dominator fairly early on. MiGs coming in. We're on Black Napalm, and they absolutely shred the infantry units. Nice quad pop, though. Push continuing here, then, for Dominator. I think it's going to be very difficult for Mojo to stop this. He's trying to lay more tunnels down to get those RPGs out. But this is going to be super difficult to hold. It really is. There's 3 overlords out. He's on subliminal messaging already. Domi looking pretty good in game 1 here. It looks like everything else is fairly flat. There's just some pressure coming into the middle here. But yeah, this is where the main action is right now. Jarmankel is now out. He's going to need to do some serious sniping, though. And MiG's coming in here as well. This could be KO here. Mojo not looking good. Dominator has brought himself an outpost, though. And yeah, Mojo's camped. Looking pretty desperate for him. Ooh, Overlord needs to be careful. Yeah, the infantry kind of could have done with being in the middle to have supported the right team a little, the right side a little easier. The nuke, on the other hand, does have a decent chance here. Dominator with a quick expansion on the right as well. You do have a nice counter attack here from Mamo. That's a good idea, actually. Probably the best he can hope for at this stage. Knowing and recognizing. Okay, hang on a minute. That is possibly a nice-ish. It was not a hold by any means, but... Okay, here we go. Yeah, Domi coming in with more overlords now. This is going to be a hold from the top team from this push. Loads of MiGs from Mamo. Crikey. Look at this. And Dominator deciding to back off for now. Okay. Bit of a battle going on the left-hand side. Mamo trying to collect from here. That's going to get shut down very quickly. Is on the 4 oils. But can he macro fast enough? It's going to be a push in the middle now. Not actually sure about this from the top team. Is that the right approach to take? Going through the middle. Can you not just kill Mojo now? Ooh, nice pop there. MiGs are trying to come in. Don't quite get it. But this is a very formidable armor by Dominator. Who is not going for a CC. Probably should start thinking about that. Because he is 3-star now. So a small mistake coming out of Domi here. Yeah, the GLA is taking some real damage here. Crazy is actually on a prop himself now, and he's got CC back. Flamer coming in. Mamo needs to be cautious there, but he's looking elsewhere by the looks of it. Okay, now he's reacting. And doesn't lose anything. MiG's now coming in on the right. And this army is going to continue to try and push through the middle. Should be double Jarmankel's out at some point. We are going to see a hijacker and a bus, but this is such a massive army. Yeah, so Palace now for Mamo as well. So 2 Jarmankels is pretty nice. But this is still going to be very difficult to deal with. Do we see the CC from Domi yet? We don't, actually. Yeah, we don't. That's kind of... I mean, he's nearly 4-star. Yeah. Well, he's halfway between 3-star and 4-star. Yeah, interesting. Surprised Domi hasn't laid that down yet. It is going to be a big hold, a big struggle for the bottom team here. But there are the Germans. But there are lots and lots of ways. The Germans only doing so much because Domi's bringing troop crawlers. He's bringing outposts with him. Bottom team are holding here, though, by the looks of it. Yeah. ECM was locking on. And actually, combined with the infantry units, they do push Dominator back here. It's going to take that back. And they fancy the fight here all of a sudden. Yeah, Domi has to make a run for it. This bus putting in some really good work. Is it going to pick off that? No, not quite. Does pick off one of the dozers. Domi must be thinking of getting his CC now. That'll be from Crazy. Oh, no, it's not from Mamo, actually. Okay. MiGs now come in and really much wipe everything out. That bus should go down. It does. Yep. Oh, very nice from Ammo. Does get both the oils. That's pretty massive. So would have come in with a carpet first. Got some action on the left-hand side. Some Inferno cannons from DK Crazy. You don't see them every day. But this is the thing with Inferno cannons. They're just so easy to pick off. Bus will go down here. Could do with picking off a few more Infernos, actually. I don't think he's going to do it. So yeah, the Inferno's kind of wrecking. Really nice from the top team here. Nice move from the DK Crazy. Mix coming in. They're going to pick off a market. Nice quad pop there, actually, from Mamo. Picks off a few. Yeah. Oh, Habash. Oh, he's still alive. But barely. He's barely alive. He's trying to stay in it. He's got his CC back. Oh, Mamo's got himself tech. Okay. Where from? CC is now back here from Dominator. Took a long time to get it. Not sure whose that is, actually. But yeah, Mamo is now on power, is he? Yes, he is. He's got one of the Chinas. Potentially a big moment here, but in comes the general promos for Dominator. And it's a pretty big hit. Supplies go down. Palace will survive. But yeah, the big problem they've got is this army from Crazy is just absolutely wrecking. I think they needed a bus. But it is going to get dealt with. And actually is now... This is suddenly a very powerful army here for Mamo. There's just nothing but destruction. The top team have now taken the middle. And I must say, very good play with the China armies here in this first game by the top team. Really, really good. We are going to see Crazy come in with his own... Oils are dead here. Oils are alive here. That might be the target. Carpet, however, does get shot down. So these oils will survive. That's pretty important for the bottom team. Habash only 2-star. He's really had a hard time this game. Yeah, look at that. Just survives. Mamo's going to need to get them repaired immediately. Carpet Bomb is going to try and finish these oils off, actually. And they might succeed. They might even get the arms there. They might even get... This could be a massive hit of the Carpet Bomb, unless there is a quad pop. But there isn't a quad pop. Oh, there is a quad pop now. Should keep most of that stuff alive. Does keep the oil alive. Market does go down, but he'll take that. Well paid attention there, actually, I have to admit. Mamo playing very nicely here. But this is also very good play from the top team. Very difficult if you've got this combination of Flamers and MiGs to deal with, if timed correctly. Yeah, nice first game here, actually. Top team looking really, really good. Dominator being greedy as hell in the middle. We'd like to see it. Mojo's trying to sit quiet, but yeah, he's taken some serious punishment this game. And this is now going to be super difficult to stop. Are we going to see nuke MiGs? Yes, we are. Oh boy. Yeah, nice. As well as 8 MiGs, there are also nuke MiGs now as well. It's going to be really, really difficult for the bottom team to hold this. And there's a push from Crazy on the left. He is on chain guns. Crazy really making good use of the normal China this game. Looking really good. In comes the army for Dominator. That might as well get sold. It isn't going to get sold in time. Habash is nearing the end here, I think. And there's only so much that Mamo can do. He is on AP bullets now. Jarmankel needs to be careful here for Mojo. Jarmankel. Ooh, see you later. He's gone flying. That was Mamo's Jarmankel there, I'm pretty sure. There was also... Yeah, this is really tough. Beacon comes in, but I think this is now... I mean, what do you do? What do you do if you're the bottom team? How do you deal with this and this coming at your base at the same time? And that doesn't even mention the nuke MiGs in support, the MiGs, normal MiGs in support, 3 lots of China 4-star generals. There's just no way that there's even more coming in here now as well. There's no way the bottom team can hold this. This is going 1-0. And that definitely reduces the drama, actually, quite a bit, because the top team gave the re. Fair play, you know, fair and square to them. They did. They gave the re. And they still came out on top. So, yeah, very well done. Or at least it looks like they're coming out on top. But there's surely no way that this team can hold now. Mojo has tried, but it is difficult for the stealth in this game. Ooh, is he going to lose the... No, he nearly loses the bus. Nearly loses the power in the end. That's quite a big loss, though. Especially when you're trying to already hold against this. But yeah, it's just a matter of time now. Even this army's going to shred this. Look at this. Chain gun gats, that many of them. Absolutely killer building. Nice little cash act right at the end there as well, just to rub salt in the wounds. Yeah, Habash is useless. He's on 0 cash. Nice pop there from Mojo. He's on 0 cash, and he isn't even 3-star, so he isn't even going to be useful in that sense. But there is a no quit rule, so he can't quit. However, had we had our old rule in, he would have been able to have quit by now, because he is literally completely useless. But yeah, with the it was too subjective. Well, too complicated, really. It wasn't necessarily subjective, it was just very complicated. Yeah, GG comes in from the bottom team. And that is 1-0. Very well played to the top team. Good stuff, Team Dominator there. Very, very, very good China play all round. Let's make sure we update the scoreboard. Oh, that wasn't the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Team Dominator take a 1-0 lead. Okay. Right, we will actually see the reverse now. So am I wrong? Is the top team the two... You'd think the two Chinas and Nuke would get wrecked, but is that the case? Well, it obviously isn't the case from what we've just seen. And now I'm just wondering, is it the fact that the stealth and the nuke have to face off against each other? Is that what makes this particularly difficult? For the stealth in particular. Crazy doesn't need any time to think about it. He's ready to go. But yeah, maybe the approach from the bottom team just wasn't the right one. It'll be interesting to see what Team Dominator do in this game. Yeah. Wow, 150 people watching. Fantastic. Really good. Really good to see everyone. Hello there, Firelord. Didn't know if I actually said hello to Unreal Tournament or Dragan earlier, but in case I didn't, hello to you guys. Hello, Ali JM. And Paragon OG, hello to you. And Rufus, I think I said hi to you earlier. But if I didn't, hey. Right, let's just make sure everything's correct. We've got Nuke for Mojo, we have got Mamo as the China, and we've got Habash as the China, and then we have got the Stealth for Ammo, we've got an Infantry for Crazy, and we've got a Stealth Dominator. Excellent. Everything's looking good. Sam says, Inflicts on the Nuke, and the Stealth supports the main base. Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's see if that's what he does. Or let's see if that's what they do. Yeah, I have to admit, I wasn't sure I was a big fan of the approach by the infantry in that game. Trying to just take Crazy out. And the thing is, you're getting fast support from the other China. Anyway, let's just remind ourselves. So, Habash this time in the top left playing as the vanilla China. Top middle, we've got Mamo also playing as China in blue. And then in gold, we've got Mojo Jojo in... sorry, in gold, obviously, I've already said that as Nuke. Pink, Dominator, Stealth. In purple, we've got Ammo, also as Stealth. And then last but not least, in the bottom left, DK Crazy in orange, playing as China Infantry General. Ashgoose is calling a 2-0 at this point. Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily. We'll soon find out. But this is still not the easiest task for this team. It'll be interesting to see what the approach is going to be. It's going to be an airfield. However, it looks like... Yeah, interesting this. This is a very interesting build. Mojo very much designed to be you know, not beaten early on here. Mamo instead is going to take this supply. So it is a very different approach from the top team. Bottom team, meanwhile, there's no licks from Crazy. Okay. They're not going to do the Sam strat. Looks like Crazy is actually going to go fairly defensive. Is he expecting fast aggression? Well, there is a double war factory out here from Habash. So maybe he was right to think that. But yeah, slower progress into the middle as well. Looks like Ammo's going to go more oil heavy, is he? Or is he just going to go for his own oils? Yeah, everyone's going for their own. Okay. First tech for Dominator is going to go down. With basically no damage done. Yeah, nice. Good start there then for Mojo. We are seeing a tech. That is just an empty tech, however. Ooh. It's an empty tech that could do a hell of a lot of damage, though. Paying attention. Yep, very nice. And an attempt at aggression, but the bottom team have gone semi-defensively here, so actually this aggression won't really do too much. Forward tunnel then for Ammo. Very nice position, Matt. Lix has to be very, very careful. Ooh. Alright, Mig will go down, but ultimately this is going to get held. Yeah, nice. That actually reveals the tunnel as well. So, yeah. Interesting. Mojo is going to go for all the oils here. Okay. I think I like that. He's going to need to get to a prop soon, and that's exactly what he throws down. So, yeah, Mojo going for the slow and methodical approach here. However, the bottom team haven't really taken any kind of damage whatsoever. Ooh. They are clearing the middle here, actually. Yeah, middle is getting cleared. So, okay, the top team looking fairly decent here in this game so far. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, actually, because there's nothing they can really do about it. Palace immediately gets thrown by Dominator, who is going for a hijacker on a bike. So he wants to get that power early on. I like that. I do like that approach. I think he's going to be successful as well. Does he hear it? Does he hear the bike? I think he does hear it. Did he see it though? Oh, this is going to hurt so much. This is going to hurt loads. It really is. Mig's coming in. This is good play from the top team, but yeah, Domi is going to get himself power. Yeah, there it is. Power gets immediately thrown down. Isn't going to go for a CC, just going for the power for now. However, Ammo is in trouble. Ammo is in trouble. He is going to hold here. Yeah, this is really, really good pressure from Habash, actually. Has lost everything, admittedly. The one thing I'd like to see here is the top team trying to take the middle, but they haven't really done that so far. Ooh, good MiG play there from Crazy. Does have quite a few MiGs, actually. Lix is now going to go down as well. Yep. Ooh. Gat's just missing out on the kill there. Yeah, very nice from Crazy, this. Hello, Rafe. And Rory. And Nike. Oh, I haven't seen Nike. Hello to you. Flamer is putting in some nice work, actually. Gat goes low. Gat goes down. Other Gat goes low as well. Is he still... Oh, he's got his CC back. That's why he's on the 2. Okay, fine. Nice expansion here. Could kill the Gat. He does. Whoa. Needs to be very careful. Okay, that is good play from Mojo in the end. Does get away there. Does lose the dozer in the process. That's kind of annoying when you're trying to establish the middle. He's going to send that over now. More MiGs coming out here. Crazy now. Picks off a dozer, does he? Yep. Habash, that is one of his 2 dozers. Habash is going to have to be very careful now. Could get hunted. And yeah, the bus now doing some nice work here for, yeah. Immediately pinpoints it. Mig's coming in for the kill. Yeah, that's all dead. Wow. Does lose 1 MiG for it, but well worth the trade. And there is actually a push from Dominator now on the right-hand side. And Mojo... Okay, he is now coming back. Mamo's going to definitely need to help him out here. However, this could be an overextension now by Dominator. Yeah, he's going to lose quite a bit, actually. MiGs now come in. Are they going to go for the bus? Yes, they are. Looks like some MiGs might go down. Ooh, big slight spike, but that's fine. All of that goes down for Dominator. He does lose his entire army in the end. Got a bit of a Dommy bunker fest going on here. Sure, I just saw Artie. I can't have done. No one's 3-star. Seeing things. It was MiGs. Sorry, I saw a load of MiGs going across the map, didn't I? That's what I saw. Top team are controlling the middle so far, though. Big hit on the left-hand side. Both those bunkers getting wrecked, are they? Is that one we're going to... Don't tell me that survives. Oh, my God. Somehow survived on 0 HP. I think, yeah, Habash is in a little bit of trouble on this left-hand side. Definitely struggling to contain Crazy so far. Both players trying to take this, but ultimately Crazy's winning the fight. And there is now a very big push by Mojo. Good play with the MiGs there also. From Mamo. However, there is some trouble brewing for Habash. So although they're having some good success on this side, it is not looking so good for poor old Habash here on the left-hand side. Loses absolutely everything to a MiG strike. Oh my God. And he's going to have to perform miracles with the CCM now. MiGs are coming in. They'll have to get in there just in time. Yeah, very good play here from... yeah, well played. Very well played with the micro in the end. Nicely done. And Mamo coming in to save the day just in time. But yeah, Habash definitely having a hard old time this game. That's for sure. He is on his own oils. Everyone's on their own oils, apart from Mamo, who has given his oils to Mojo. 3-star coming in for Crazy now. I think it's very telling that Crazy's 3-star in this game. Hello, Kem. And Pret, hello to you. And that little black cat, hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Alright. We are going to see the supply go down. We're not going to see it go down, actually. Okay, it just takes the 2 trucks in the end. It's kind of unfortunate. Habash is just about holding on for now. I think there was... Whatever was on the right did get held in the end. Ooh. Okay, so Dominator did actually nick himself a couple of OVs. And this is suddenly a pretty scary push by the bottom team. Is this the comeback? These MiGs are going to have to do a hell of a job. I mean, wouldn't mind seeing Mojo trying to go for new MiGs. He is floating 9k here, is Mojo. Ooh, big lag spike. Is this a DC from Mojo? Hopefully not. But it is spiking quite heavily. Very heavy. It's similar to what happened before. Very similar. I think that might have actually been a spike on that occasion, however. Although I don't want to tempt fate. Yeah. Do not want to tempt fate. This doesn't actually... Yeah, this is kind of a bit stranger, this one. Don't really know what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, if everyone agreed to it, then who am I to disagree with that? Whoa. But yeah, this is very suddenly and out of nowhere become unplayable. And yeah, And yeah, this is a bit harder, I think, for the Team Dommy to be giving a re here, especially because they are looking pretty good now. Having said that, Leggy already debunked that. What is Leggy AI doing here? Lol. Oh, is he back, actually? Is Mojo back in the game, or is that just fooling us into temptation? Okay. Yeah, that might be ripped then. That is probably going to be 2-0. Very anticlimactic. Okay, yeah, they called the GG on this one then. Fair. Yeah. That's a lot more. That's a much easier decision. I don't think it's very controversial, that one. Alright, BRB 1 min. I'm just going to go get some water. Bear with me, guys. Right, we're back. However, I've just seen what's going on here. If you don't have the capability, it will happen all night. Just right. Who? Mamo slash Habash. Scuba. Cool. Imagine. He's very free. I'm sure they'll work on that. Yeah, we'll get a replacement in. At least see the set continue. It's a shame, obviously, that Mojo can't play. But yeah, it's clear that the issues that he is having are potentially terminal, unfortunately. Which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But what can you do? What can you do? You're going to have so much more drama with the lift truck team. Yeah, quite possibly, Nicholas. Hello to you, by the way. Yeah, that is part of the problem as well. Mamo makes a fair point there. That is the downside to having a popular Defcon tournament, is that everyone else is in another team already. Scooper says, what a nice set. Yeah, I know. 1 hour in, completed in full, one game. We actually have completed, well, in full we've completed one game. We've actually seen 2 half-completed games as well, but yeah, you're exactly right. This is just how 0 hour unfortunately can go. It is one of the downsides. And I think it's situations like this that should really highlight the potential value of future development work. In particular, the time project. Unfortunately, we only have one Zezon. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a little tricky. Scuba, I would allow to play here, by the way, because you're not in the top 5. Your team is obviously in the mid 5. So if you were around, then go for it. But I am also conscious that for you it's Monday morning, and I'm guessing you have work. Wait, no you don't. What am I talking about? Or do you? Oh, I don't really know anymore. Are you still in Europe, actually, come to think about it? Or are you back in Australia now? I actually can't remember. Genuinely can't remember. I think you are in Australia, if I remember rightly. But apologies if I'm wrong. Either way, yeah, if it's not Monday morning and you're, you know, want to play, then by all means, I'll allow it. Okay. Let's see. What do... Yes. Yeah, I allow it. Who's in Mojo place? Well, ask the question out of respect. It is obviously 2-0, by the way. I should update the scoreboard. But yeah, it looks like Ganja might take place. Which is good. We'll be able to continue the set. Can only ask the question. Sam says, Ganja is here to replace. Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. I'm fine with it. As long as the other team agree, of course. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah, set will continue. Ganja. If I could actually type this. Yeah, let's just say that. Yeah, to be able to play Ganja's team would also rely on Humanity being online, as well as whoever their other player is, Machiavelli. And that is far from a guarantee, especially with Maka. So yeah, I'm happy with Ganja just replacing. What the hell? I've got absolutely no idea if that's Ganja or not. Yeah. I highly doubt it. It probably, actually, I think it is. Yeah, that would be nice. It will confuse you otherwise. So yeah, Ganja's going to replace for Mojo Jojo here. Team Dominator have agreed, which is good. Okay, yeah, we can continue. At least that's the most important thing. I think when you've got 140 plus people watching, it's certainly in the best interest to continue seeing some matches, that's for sure. Whoa, I see some infantries. Very nice. Alright then. So yeah, current score 2-0 for Team Dominator. Cool. All right, thank you, Sam. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you there. Okay. SWG Air Tox versus Infant Tank. Interesting armies, this, actually. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ammo crazy. Oh, so we are... Where are we? Their line is going to be here. Infantry supports infantry. And then Dommy as the tank. Is that right? Yeah, Infant Tank. Wow. Against SWG Air Tox. Should be an interesting couple of games, this, actually. Hello, Logma Luton. Can't blame Mojo that the bad internet. Yeah, and power cut. Exactly, you can't. I don't think anyone here strictly is either. Obviously, Crazy finds it a bit frustrating, but you know, I think he knows. Scuba is in Vietnam. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice, mate. And also, fair enough that you don't. Yeah, I don't really blame you. In fairness. Hello. There's a Russian name I cannot see and cannot even begin to describe or pronounce, but hello to you. There's absolutely no way. All right, we are going to see another game now, thankfully. And with a bit of luck, we will now have no more issues. Fingers crossed it stays that way. But yeah, we are good to go. Little Black Cat says, should teams have a reserve player in case of such situations? So yeah, I was actually keen for. In fact, I'll come back to that point in a second. Let's just do some introductions first. We start with Mamo here. He's playing on the flank this time in the blue as SWG. Behind him is the Air Force of Ganja in the green. And to his left is Habash or Wizard in cyan as Tox. They're opposite. Dominator, him, pink as China Tank General. Ammo in purple as China Infantry General. And also as Infantry General, we have got DK Crazy in the orange. Yeah, the downside is, for this tournament, I'm very keen on having all teams having played each other, like the same three. And that's just to ensure maximum fairness. So yeah, that's something I was keen to see for this tournament. Okay, we've got a double barracks build coming out of Mamo then. He seems to be anticipating this aggression. Tank was down. Was it? Is that right? Yeah, fine. It's true, because they're going to reverse it either way. That's true. It's true. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're going to reverse it. It could matter, but they've realised it's a minute in. Carry on. Yeah, good decision making. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's going to go reverse. Was it definitely the case that Tank was down, though? I'm not even entirely sure that was the case. In comes some tank hunters. They should get shredded fairly quickly, though. Mamo going for a big unit spam here. But this is where it becomes very, very tricky for the... Oh, my God. Double TT. Wow. Double ATT, I should say. It's from the side. Does he get it? No, unlucky. Flashbangs are out, but they need to start flashbanging. And they are starting to flashbang. A nice crush coming in from the dozer. Does actually take a few out, and flashbangs are putting some work in, but this is going to be very tough for this bottom team to hold. Very, very tough. There's some counter-aggression coming in here, but Dommy's dealing with it. He just needed more flashbangs. Does pick another one off. I love how you get veterancy for a dead unit. Is he hunted in all of that as well? I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. I think he's completely cooked here as a Mamo. Ganja looks like he fancies finding another dozer, and he does. That's very nicely done, actually, by him. So yeah, it's not completely over, because there's just Mamo that's dead here. far from over. Especially when there's a super tech going around causing absolute chaos. Yeah, that's now a super tech, actually. A fully scrapped super tech, I should say. Mamo has now completely died. I think he must have surrendered all his stuff there. Super tech is making a break for it. I don't blame it. Yeah, good start for the left team. I think the 2 infantry is very powerful. Especially when you're only, I think he was super weapon general, was he? Really, really difficult to hold that. Dominator's going to be the one to take some potential punishment now by this super tech. Yep, nicely done. Ooh, needs to be very, very careful. Does get away with it. Doesn't want to just lose that for no reason. Ooh, push continuing here. But quads are going to come in from Habash. This is very nice pickoffs by Ganja. And this is all going to get cleared up. Yep, nice. It isn't over yet. It is definitely not over yet. Super Tech is still running around being a menace. Trying to get as many pickoffs as it possibly can. No joke, I think these have just locked on. There is actually stealth comms now coming out here as well. That's actually kind of nice. Gonna probably try and hunt the players, I imagine. Yeah. But it needs to be careful. That's going to go down. It is. Oil's now coming in here for Habash. Quite a late oil cap. Ooh. Whoa, what is he doing with the super tech? What's he done? He's lost it. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay, nice hits, but... Oh, he's trying to hunt him. He's trying to hunt him. I think that's one down already. He just needs to reload the rockets, and he'll get that, actually. As soon as the rockets come up, I think he won't be able to stop it. Yeah, there it is. Loses it, but I think that's Domi hunted. Yeah, it is. Very nicely done from Ganja there. And as I say, the top team are far from out on this one. I mean, Domi now is reduced to 1 war factory and 1 barracks, and he can't quit. There's probably no point in him actually even taking these oils now. He should be really telling someone else to take them. And Crazy's been absolutely shredded here. Oh my god. That was the super tech earlier. That super tech's done absolutely massive damage. So we've now ended up with a situation. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait. No, that's right. So yeah, there's a hunt here in place on Crazy. Crazy is actually useless. I mean, look at the bloat alone. It is painful not being able to quit. But that was, oh my god, that is a lot of infantry. If he gets to a Jarman kill, it's basically over. He does lose. Nope. Keeps it alive. Very good micro coming out of Ganja there. Gats are going to press forward. They will kill that. They will kill that. Ooh, needs to be very careful. There are a lot of Gats around, but yeah, the target is obvious here. Ganja wants the war factory. Something quit there, or cancelled, or killed. Not entirely sure what. They're pushing through the middle here. It's quite nice. Hang on a minute. Don't tell me. Have I been that slow in this game? Oh my god. Don't tell me Ammo got hunted as well. He did as well. Wow. And now he's out of production. So they've literally got... Crazy's got 3 buildings left. I mean, Crazy is dead. Crazy's dead. He might as well just surrender. Like, if anything, he's better off at this point just losing his buildings. Like, not like this, but just by selling them. Because if you sell... Yeah, exactly. You just don't give the XP away at this point. Yeah, no, the top team are going to do this. I'm pretty sure these buildings can die quicker than these, and these gats will just go down as a result. That's Crazy dead. He's been knocked out. And yeah, Dominator is on the verge of being knocked out here as well. Yeah, GG. They know it's over. There's nothing they can do. The outcome's that. And that's very well played from the top team. Yeah, well done. Bring it back to 2-1. Let's update the scoreboard. It is now 2-1. And yeah, it didn't matter in the end then for Mamo getting knocked out early. The hunt, very, very painful there. And this is the thing, right? You might think, oh, well, it's kind of annoying, you know, could have still done what... At the end of the day, that doesn't happen if you don't get hunted. Yeah, and you've ended up with 3 Chinas all getting hunted. The early super tech, yeah, from Habash was very painful. Did really, really well. And also very nice from Ganja coming in with a combination of Raptors and stealth Comanches and get the hunts in, and that's all it took in the end. So it was very, very nicely done by the top team there, I have to say. Hello, Fialfa. Yeah, that, I mean, nice fast-paced game, I agree. I have to say, was a fast-paced game. It was so fast-paced, I hadn't clocked that 3 players were hunted. So, yeah, you have to admit, it's very nice from the top right team. To hunt to that scale. Nicholas asked the question about why you're not allowed to quit. That's exactly right. Yeah. So it's the rules. The rules of the tournament are that you're just not allowed to surrender. If one player surrenders, then effectively the entire team has surrendered by definition. That's the rule that's in play for this tournament. It's not traditionally how Defcon tournaments have played. But it is the least subjective set of rules that you can have. Anyway, we are now going to see the reverse. Scuba very impressed with the triple hunt. I have to admit, this is the thing. Like, you might think, oh, it's a bit sucky, but it's still quite difficult to get players of this level and hunt them all. So fair play to them. Yeah, this time, yeah, Habash in cyan as tank. We've got Ganja in green as inf. And we have got Mamo in blue as Inf. Opposite them, we've got Crazy in orange playing as SWG. We've got Ammo playing in purple as Air. And we've got Dominator in pink playing as Tox. How many are going to sell? That's the big question. 2 of them are. I suspect this infantry here is going to keep a CC, and I think that was always going to be the plan. Whereas with these 2, it makes a little bit more sense to go a bit more aggressive. We are seeing a very similar situation unfold on the bottom right here fairly early on. Which is, we've got ourselves double barracks from Crazy. And inevitable aggression here as well. Are we going to see the same tactic? Just needs 300... Ooh. Or something just... Where did a grant just come from Ganja? He must have cancelled something. Oh, he must have... I think the extra grand came from cancelling the capture building. So yeah, he's queued up an ATT, a troop crawler. And we're also seeing the troop crawler from, I imagine, from Mamo as well, judging by the amount of money he's got left. So yeah, it's a copycat to an extent. But the CC's been kept, so that's the key difference here. Yeah, in comes troop crawler number 1, and in comes troop crawler number 2. And good luck, Crazy. You're going to need it. We do have stealth comms very quickly out of ammo here. But yeah, this is what you do to hold. This is much more like it. But is it going to be enough? I'm not even entirely sure it's going to be enough. Like, despite the really decent defense, he's still been absolutely wrecked. Crazy is going to try and hold though. Bottom team still need to be very, very careful here. We do have the chaos coming out of the Comanche here. Very nice. It's going to shred the entire economy of Ganja just like that. He is on capture building, however. And the bottom right team, crazy holds, I should say. Yeah, the top team hold for crazy. Very nicely done. Not sure how they did it, but they did. Oh, they did it because Domi came across with a tunnel. Very nice. Also with a very sneaky tunnel at the top here as well. That's good play from Dominator. These look like they're filled. Yep, they are. That gat's going to go down instantly. And these Comanches from Ammo. Oh, really, really nice. And there's not really a response to this from the bottom team. Crazy is going to come in with something here now. Oh, that's super annoying. Load of MDs. However, I don't think they can actually do anything, can they? Yeah, I don't think they can do anything. Ooh. Gets away with it. Okay, so actually Crazy now in a bit of a pickle himself here. Ooh. Dominator coming into the rescue though. Very nicely done by him. Very good crushes coming in. Yeah. There's a super tech coming out here as well, where fully scrap one. Very nice. Habash has gone for 1,000,000 mines. He is stabilizing, but he is unaware that there is some tox in his base. And there is an expansion from Domini in the middle here as well. Ganja's been absolutely shredded. He's basically dead. I mean, he's as good as dead. He's got all the money. Can't really do much with it. And there is just carnage everywhere. Gat's coming in for Habash now. Seems the focus is very much on trying to kill one of the USAs. But a very good hold here from Crazy, I have to admit. It's a very impressive play from him. Strat is now getting deployed as well. But okay, the pressure's now actually changed. It's going to now be... Whoa. I mean, yeah, there's nothing Ammo can do here. So actually, this is a nice push from the bottom team. Coming straight in on Ammo. And this is going to be very, very difficult. It is just going to get captured, yeah. Scorps are a nice counter. Ooh, a few of these going down, or one going down. But there is still 5 going around. They are just causing chaos. Potential capture building out of Habash soon. This is a really nice counter. The Scorps. I was about to say where are the Comanches. They're now here. Whoa. Get away with it. Yeah, the damage on the... on Mamo especially has just been absolutely critical. And these Scorps now are the perfect counter to everything that's being chucked into Ammo's base. So he's probably going to survive this. Yeah, Dobby playing nice this game actually. This is a good play from him. Had it not been for that, I think it would have been really difficult. Interesting choice to go for the oil in a game where I don't think it really matters as much. I mean, Ganja's, although I suppose it is just going to make sure that Ganja dies, really. I suppose it doesn't matter what you go for. Does take these oils for himself, that's kind of nice. But in the end, the push goes down. Yeah, GG comes out from the team. They know it's over. Yeah, nicely done from top team. I think it was Armies very heavily favoured the top team there. But ultimately, it was a very nice hold from Crazy at the beginning of the game that makes all the difference there. So yeah, we now go 3-1. 4-team Dominator. Nicely done by them. Scuba says, when you see the USA bunkering like that, you have to redirect your push. Why would you push into the 2 fire bases, flashbangs on a tunnel? It is true, it was a bit suicidal. I am surprised that they went for that. Ganja in green. Yes. Invite yeah, Charbel. Whatever happened to Charbel, actually? Is he, like, still around these days? Like, does he lurk in the background? I completely forgot about Charbel. Hope he's doing well. He was always a nice guy. I'm trying to think what his other nickname was as well. It wasn't just Charbel he was known as. Heisenberg? Was it Heisenberg? Or at least that's his name on game replays, I think. But yeah, that's exactly right. Scuba coming in with the expert points there, which is if he's going to bunker in like that, then he's not going to be much use defending someone else. So had they just redirected their push to the air, I think they could have won that for sure. Seeing some more fairly nice looking armies here. Okay. I see a nuke, I see an infantry, and I say, oh my word. So there's another triple China. There's actually been a triple China in every single game we've seen so far. And Team Ammo have had it every time. Oh, wow. Deary me, that's funny. Yeah, that's 9 out of 9 Chinas. That's incredible. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not every day you see that. They've literally got nothing but China. So yeah, this time though it is infantry, nuke, and China versus the SWG demo nuke. I mean, it looks a little bit more achievable this for the triple China. Actually, I have to say. Does look more winnable. But yeah, still going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, especially if the SW... I think the SWG is going to have a good time here. I mean, what are they opposite? Oh, they are opposite the infantry, though. So, okay. This here is actually this more or less the same, except the nuke is supporting this time. So it won't be as easy to break down the SWG as it was beforehand. Yeah, let's see how this game unfolds then. That should be interesting to see. But I think if the SWG was at the back, it would be much more heavily favoured for that top team. But because the SWG is opposite the infantry, it does make it a little bit trickier. But let's see what happens anyway. We start off with Dominator, or Team Dommy, in the pink as normal China. Below him and in support, we've got Ammo in purple as Nuke. And then to his right, we've got the infantry for DK Crazy in the orange. On the opposing team in the support position, we have got Ganja in the green as Nuke. To his left, we've got the Demolition General in blue for Mamo. And then last but not least, bottom right, we've got the SWG for Habash. Playing in cyan. Heisenberg on the forums, yeah, got it. That's what I thought. Hello, Marika, by the way. Okay, so let's see. Double barracks, fast airfield. Okay. And Crazy literally looks like he's just copycatting from the previous game that we saw from the previous 2 games, actually. More or less. And why wouldn't you? Ammo going for this kind of nice build that he does, where he goes double barracks and airfield. Yep, that's exactly what he's going for. Yes. Yeah, double barracks airfield. He's done that. He did that in the first game. In both the re and the game before that. Certainly seems an effective build. Pink in the top left is Dominator. He's gone for a much more conservative build here. Going for oil. Going fairly greedy, actually. First Flamer is here. First Tech RPG is here. That could already be a doze down. But actually, no. It's actually bypassed. What is it going to get, if anything? Ah, it's gone back. There's a lot of dozes around here, actually. Holy. First outpost coming forward here as well for Crazy. That is making the nuke run away like hell. Okay, terrorist comes in. This is going to get shut down. Can he find himself a dozer? Doesn't look like it. Licks coming in now in the middle to wipe the tunnel out. And this first... Now, this is the thing. This is what's good from the bottom team. And this is kind of what Scuba was alluding to. If you know that this guy's going to bunker up, then why would you... Yeah, why wouldn't you just go to another player? Ooh. Oh, Ammo might have gone a bit deep there. However, Crazy has been caught out. He probably wasn't expecting to see a normal Raptor. Very well played. That's a very clutch normal Raptor potentially from Habash there. Very nicely done. Mamo's got the hard task of trying to hold his base against Flamers whilst also watching out for Licks. That Licks nearly goes down. We do have a bit of a harassment coming in here, but this is going to get dealt with. Harassment by Mamo. There's no presence from either team in the middle of them. Nitbar just 2 gats. 1 for each. Ooh. Dozer is what he was looking for, and Dozer he gets. Crazy's hunted. Did lose the Raptor for it, but nonetheless, he is hunted. And I imagine he is trying to get an Alpha out as we speak. Very nicely done. That was a really quite well stacked outpost. There, okay, so he does actually have another Raptor out. Fine. Is now going to try and get himself 2 more Royals. So it's clear that they're relying on Habash carrying here when he's got the Alphas. Is looking pretty good for the top right team, actually. Especially with Crazy hunted. A couple of Licks is now coming in for ammo. Oil's now coming in at the top right here. Dominator is looking to put some... Ooh, actually, no, he's getting pushed out the middle here. So Domi also down to just the 1 now. Although there is a Dozer in that bottom left corner. Can't even see it. There it is. There it moves. Ooh. No, there was actually 2. Yeah, Dominator saying, what are you doing with your Dozer? Unfortunately, that advice came a bit too late. Big push now coming in on the SWG here. Alpha is about to come in, though. Could be pretty big. It is big. But the Lixers are going to come in. Whoa. Gats don't quite come in on time. But yeah, very nice push from the Dommy team here. Ultimately, probably will get stopped, but they are going to try and kill what they can in this time. And this is pretty good combination play. Habash now on very little money. He's lost 1 of his oils. He's still on 3 oils, to be fair, but he's not collecting from supplies right now. And there is a push coming from Dominator on Mamo. Oh, wow. He's actually gone for his own Lix's Dominator. And Mamo has no base. He's been shredded. Ooh. Yeah, I must admit, not the best support army here. This Gat could get done. It's going to have to be careful. It's going to be close. Just does it. Just holds. By the skin of its teeth. Yeah, the nuke is having a hard time supporting everyone here. Very tough job for Ganja here. Habash is going to need to get himself another Alpha very, very quickly. It's the Alphas that are going to make them win the game here. Having said that, they are going to need to find a way to do something about these Lixes, because there's quite a lot of them floating around. Oh, Nuke Mig's in now for ammo as well. Really nice. Of course, he's Nuke. Yeah, nice transition, that. I'll turn off the pulse. Sorry, guys. Yeah, newbie. That was a pretty newbie of me. Thank you. I always forget that. Alpha came in to wreck whatever was there. I missed that. I'm sure you guys saw it, though. Another push coming in. This is quite a big push. It's a really, really big push, actually. This Alpha is in massive, massive danger. It's going to get caught out. And there's more Lixes here as well. I think Mamo's looking pretty dead. Don't tell me that Alpha's going to get away with it. See, I was going to say. It had time to escape. I don't think it really matters, though. I think this is GG. Very good China play this time, coming from the bottom team. Have to admit, GG's. No, it's just GG. It's 4-1. Yeah.
You have been
well, Domi says one more, but what he meant there was one more to victory. Not necessarily one more game. In the end on that vote, we did see, what was it, 78%? 75% out of 183 votes. Wow. I mean, they're not wrong. No, what am I doing taking a team? I want to observe here. What if the player has no power? It's a fair point, but then there's also potentially money that they have. It's an interesting one, actually. It's very tough, but ultimately, if you want to stop the idea of a power spam, it's so difficult to try and come up with rules to prevent it. We did try, but yeah, it just got a bit complex. And unfortunately, like in the modern sort of game, when you're trying to, when you want to make it as fair as possible, it can be pretty difficult. But yeah, ultimately, if you want to avoid power spam and be sure of it, then having a no quit rule makes sense. I think if you had no power and no money, then it doesn't obviously matter what you do, because you've effectively died anyway. This time though, we've got Crazy in the orange playing as the super weapon general. We have got Ammo in the purple playing as Nuke. And we've got, oh my god. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Apologies. We've got Dominator in the big playing as the demo general. We've got, opposite them, Mamo in the blue playing as tank. We've got Ganja in green. I'm going to say that all the time now. Playing as normal China. And we've got the Cyan for Habash as China Infantry General. It seems the standard build order for any China seems to be this War Factory Barracks and 2 supplies. And we do see Mamo going for oil here. Okay. I'm not sure where that red guard's going off to. Yeah, I was going to say, where are you off to, mate? Was he trying to go for the middle? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Different approach coming out of Ganja here. He's going for a 2 War Factory approach. This is very nice from Crazy. So what he's doing is he's force firing the ground so that the Crush can do the job. Crazy having a very hard time crush this minigunner though. Or should I say minigunners? Yeah, this is nice actually. Very nice start, especially if he can get in that bunker. No, he's probably not going to get in the bunker. This guy's going to deal with this minigunner in the end. First tech coming in here for Dominator. Looking to get some early pressure done on the China players. That dozer is already in danger. And it's his last dozer, is it? Yeah, it is. So it does need to be very, very careful. That's going to be 2 trucks down. It is. Yep. Ouch. Dominator being very annoying here. Raptor coming in, not really achieving though. Habash did evac. He only got the 1 unit here. And we see Crazy taking the oils then. Okay, he's going for a search and destroy now. Ooh, should at least take that out. Doesn't. Doesn't really achieve anything. Mamo does flush that building out in the end. That's going to allow the nuke. Ooh. Is that the hunt? I think it is. Mamo beaconing here. Help, help, help. But it's probably going to get some help soon, because Crazy's not going to be too far from Search and Destroy. And that means Alphas, but here comes a fairly chunky push. Ammo hasn't done too much so far, but he is going to start coming in now. Is Mamo the China? Hold on. Oh my god. Was he... I don't think he was China. I thought Tommy was tanking that last game. No, he wasn't, was he? He was normal China. It was the right army. My bad. Why did I think he was tank? Very strange. Anyway, push coming in now on Crazy. But that is going to get shut down. The teamwork's been very good, actually, from the bottom team overall. Golden Burton now coming in. Has to be very careful there. Alpha is now out here for Crazy. There's only one place that's going, and that is on this army. Could be pretty big, this. Could be pretty big. Yeah. Oof. Did very nearly take out his own oil in the process, but does somehow survive. Yeah, the China's having a really hard time here. And actually, Domi's been doing all sorts of work here as well. This is very nicely done. I think the top team are going to close this out. Raptors coming in. They actually survive as well. Is that the last dozer for Habash? I think it is. Or I think it was, I should say. Alpha coming in. And that is Habash basically dead. I think Gadger's not far off dead as well. He's lost both his dozers. I think he lost his dozers a long time ago. Mamo, the only one not hunted. He's going to try and get hunted if he goes that far forward that quickly. They have made some nice progress on Domi's base, actually. Domi is more or less dead in the base. But there's Alphas. And I think that Alpha's going to go now deal with this. Yeah. It does. Really nice. And Domi's still being a pain down here. There's a Colonel Burton coming in from Crazy. Overall, very nicely done. This Scorp fancies its chances, but that is going to go down. Whoa. Actually, it was a draw. Don't see that every day. Two Battlemasters now coming in. There's not really a lot. Oh, okay. It's Mamo's load. Yeah, obviously it makes sense for Mamo to take all the oils here. And see how much work he can get done as the normal China. He does thrive in these situations sometimes, but when you're up against a very chillaxed DK Crazy playing as SWG, I don't really know what he can possibly get done in this game. That's probably going to go for the dozer, is it? Oh, it actually went for the red guard, but missed it. Okay. And the CC's back now anyway, so there's no point trying to hunt. Yeah, Mamo is going to go for all the oils here. Meanwhile, Habash trying to make whatever work he can get done. But that work is not going to be much longer. That's production dead now for Gandra as well. Last two flamers are coming in. This is literally all he's got. The gem promos are wrecking now. I just think there's no way they're even going to kill Crazy. Yeah, I think this is GG's. Very nicely done from the top team overall in the end here, I have to say. Really, really nicely played. Yeah. And they recognise that Mamo's the one causing the danger, so they're just going to put some general promotions on him. Ooh, actually, Crazy CC does go down. It doesn't matter though, it's GG's. GG's from the team. GG's. Well played. Mamo is effectively dead here. I don't think he quite recognises it, but yeah, the team is it is now over. Mamo knows that. Mamo knows that. GG. Yeah. Very well played. Congrats then to Team Dominator. They take the set. They have won that 5-1. GG's, well played. Well, let's say thank you to Ganja as well for filling in. That's obviously very handy of him. But yeah, that is 5-1. Very nicely done by Team Dominator. Very nicely done indeed. Now the question is there any possibility of trying to get another set in at the last minute? Speak to... Okay, so what we will do is very quickly is let's bring up, not on here though, let's bring up the bracket. We can bring you all in for this, I think. Let's close that. Let's go display, and we can go on here, and we can go top bracket. And that is that game right here. Team Dominator 5, Middle Eastern Affairs 1. GG's, well played. Still obviously an awful lot of sets to go here. It's very early on. There's actually, funnily enough, there's only 10 sets in total per bracket. So there's actually only 30 sets in total. Across, 15 different teams. Each team only playing the 4 games. 4 games? Yeah, 4 games. So not too taxing. And I think in the other bracket as well, I'm fairly sure. I don't think there's been any in the middle bracket just yet. Hello, Prodigy, by the way, in the chat. He's one of the players in the middle bracket, as it happens. There was a game in this set between, who was it? ZH Madness and Inactives, these two. It finished 5-3 to the Inactives. However, there was an error with the armies in the very last game to make it 5-3. And it was quite a material error. So I've actually asked for that to be replayed at some point from 4-3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they make a fair point there as well about the DCing. That's or the potential for DDoS. Not entirely sure that was what happened to Mojo in the end, but either way, we'll go there. I'm debating whether to do anything else or not at this point. There's 180 people watching, but we have just seen the set conclude, to be honest with you. So I might just leave it there, actually. Got a lot of work to do. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Let's bring you all in to the stream ending bit, because I think I am going to end it there. So yeah, GG's. Congrats to Team Dominator. Very nicely done. There will be more sets coming in the near future of the Defcon tournament. Obviously across the 3 brackets that we just went over. Let's see what Prodigy was saying. Oh, about the rules. Yeah, maybe there's a bit of debate to be had there as well at some point. But this, it's something that is tricky because you've got to have full community consensus on it. Team Crazy looking strong. Yeah, they did look very good there, I have to admit. I wasn't sure, actually. I wasn't too convinced how strong they would be. But yeah, they did look very good tonight, it has to be said. It doesn't help when they're up, for a team... the Middle Eastern Affairs, for them, when they're up, they've got Mojo, and obviously you play with a certain player and you expect to be with them. And then, you lose that player, especially when it's possibly your strongest player. Debatable there, but, he's obviously, a very decent player. So when you lose him, it's not exactly ideal. So you can understand it from their team's perspective as well. Yeah, GG's well played. We'll have another set very soon. Hopefully another stream soon, obviously, as a result. But yeah, until next time, guys, see you all very soon. Have a good night or good morning wherever you are, and see you next time.